She is a pastor's wife, a daughter and a mom.
Pastor Mrs.
He's a child of God.
Pastor Mrs. Hello, Pastor Mrs. Pastor Mrs. Hope I didn't scare you.
In fact, I was just thinking when you were calling me. How are you?
I'm very fine, man. You called my wife yesterday.
Yes, I did. Yes.
I found out that everything that the pastor preached about in service today is all what is happening in my home. Why would you go and tell the pastor everything that
Anyways, to think of it, do you think I could do that?
Because it was just the message that pastor preached today. Everything that is happening in my home was what the pastor was talking about today. So I believe she might have told you things that is happening in my home, and you went and you told pastor, and pastor now used it for Sunday service to preach. Why will you do that, man?
God have mercy. Okay. It's true I called your wife, and well, your wife didn't tell me anything special, and what I discussed with her does not warrant me telling pastor. So I didn't tell pastor anything that me and your wife discussed. More so, your wife didn't tell me anything that happened in your home. So I don't understand what you are saying.
Are you sure, ma? Because virtually everything that the pastor talked about today in service is a replica of what is happening in my home. And I was so assured and believed that it was my wife that told me, because immediately you called her, like I said earlier, she went upstairs and she spent some time there. And I believe she has told you everything, and you went to tell pastor, and that was pastor was preaching about.
Wow, but I think sense. You know, it's true I called your wife, and what I asked your wife was, oh, my sister, how are you doing? How's your family? And I only asked her to wait behind today that the women are meeting. And as you can see, after the service today, we met. So that was what I told her. She said, okay, ma, she'll be in church, and that's it. So she didn't discuss anything special about your home with me. And I didn't even tell pastor anything about your home. So why are you accusing me for what I know nothing about?
Wow, I'm really surprised, ma. I'm surprised because, like I told you, everything was just what pastor talked about, and I believed that it was you that my wife that told you about the happenings in my home. I'm very sorry if that is not the case, and I'm very sorry for accusing you wrongly. I pray you forgive me, and God will forgive me too, man.
No, but I've been sent. No, I didn't. Come to think of it, see, if your wife have told me anything, number one, I don't have any right. I don't have any legal right to tell my husband, because between me and her, it should be confidential. So I don't have any right to tell my husband. That's number one. Now, come to think of it, your wife didn't even tell me anything that was happening in your home. I didn't know whether she left downstairs and go upstairs. I didn't know anything. So now this is a wrong accusation. But anyways, apology accepted. But I will also advise you, Brother Vincent, now that all this thing has come out like this, I believe the message is very clear. If all what came out in the message today happened to be what is going on in your home, I want to advise you that you should do justice to the conclusion of the message. I want you to think about the message again. I believe the message is live streamed. You can listen again and listen to every lesson that you've got to learn about your home from the message. And I believe God is about to do something great in your home. Believe me, I didn't say anything to pastor. I believe it's Holy Spirit which did his work in his church today. So I want you to just take it that this is what the Lord have said to me and my family, and we're going to make amendments.
Thank you very much, man. God bless you. Once again, I apologize for wrongly accusing you. Like I said, it was just exactly the way it was in my home. And I will take what you have told me to heart, and I'll work with everything that you have told me and make sure I do the necessary changes I need to do in my family.
Oh,
Thank you very much. God bless you. Once
We
again,
thank
forgive
God.
me.
No.
Thank you,
It's a, you know,
Thank you.
we thank God.
All right,
We
ma.
thank God.
Oh, ma.
I know you know you are my pally.
Yeah. All right, ma. Take care,
Oh
ma.
yeah, no worries.
All right, ma.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, ma.
Okay, we see you next week.
All right, ma.
Yeah,
Bye.
yeah, bye.
Get
Yeah.
well.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, bye.
One day she grew up alone. One day she became a child of God. One day a man was ordained. One day a child of God. One day a daughter was born. One day a child, as they say. One day she grew up alone. One day she became a child of God. One day a man was ordained. One day a child of God. One day she's a pastor's wife.